Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're looking at a garage door and I was told the key doesn't work and the lock's broken. So I get here and it's pretty much what I'm left with. So these doors work on two systems. There could be a cable going to here, and when this is turned it'll pull the cable and pull the spring-loaded hinges. But when I look down here I can see there's a gouge in the ground, so I'm going to go for it. It's got a locking pole. So the locking pole's here connecting onto the square drive, but it's missing and we can't find it, so it's basically flapping around inside there. So to open it now, normally I use a little crowbar and I wedge it and I hold it and I wedge it and I hold it and I wedge it and I slowly work it up. Might be able to use pliers as well, which I think I can actually get to. So I'm going to do it on an angle, grab it as low as possible and try and use it as leverage. Yep, that's working. Only problem is once you've managed to move it up, you have to kind of hold it each time. Okay, so now I've got it up. I've actually got to hold it and then wedge it again, because each time you let go it goes back down. Where is it? Not much fun, but okay, have to start again. Okay, so let's lift it at one time. I think we're open. Pushing up. Where is it? I'm using the hole to work it up. Okay. So what was I doing? So it's in a hole. I'm using this point on here to basically push it and keep working it till it comes up. As you can see, it's spring loaded, and as you can see, to connect this drive onto here, I've got no chance. So I could have put a bit of coat hanger in here, try and find this, but it's a little bit hard. Easiest way is basically what I just did. Put this on here and you just keep working it till you get it all the way up. Now it's open. I can see what the problem is. Somebody's put all this rubbish on there. So we're going to be putting in a new lock. The lock we're using today, carbine T and L shape handle. It's not a bad lock. Here it is here, fairly chunky. Left and right, it's locked. 6-pin key, rekeyable, so you can set it to the customer's house key. I've rotated key 360 degrees clockwise. Now it's unlocked. Lock is turning. Put the key back in. Rotate it anti-clockwise 360 degrees. And it won't move left and right, so the lock is locked. We have some a real long Allen key, some really long threaded sections here, so you can do like a what they would say front mount, but it's really still rear mount. But you know, these parts are pretty cool. They will make it easier. So for just that alone, I think this lock is a little bit better than some of the other ones. At least it comes with enough parts to mount it. Some little parts here. Key retaining cam parts. So if you want to do a key retain, I don't really think that's necessary. So to attach this, we're going to go spring washer, big washer, and screw. So when this one goes in, it's going to squeeze on this one, and this one's going to give it a bigger footprint. So we'll go through like that. And once you go through the spring washer, that's designed to stop it from coming off. Phillips head, so we can do that with our drill, nice and quick. Okay, so our screws are ready to go. Lock is ready to go. Let's grab a drill. Let's also grab a shifter. Something's... It's always a hammer, always does that. Shifter, drill, let's get it on. Okay. So I'm going to put that through the hole, rotating clockwise, because that's a normal hand motion is. And cut all that string off afterwards. So I've lined up the hole. Okay, these spring washers are not gonna, sorry, this washer is not gonna have enough room. There goes one. I'll try that again, then I'll pick up the other one. Okay, so where does that go? There's that. Now we have to find that spring washer. Looking. Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, there it is there. Okay. I mean, it would have been okay without it. It does have Loctite, that blue stuff on the screw thread. Unlikely to be coming undone. Okay, so just move that a little bit forward so I can find the hole. There we are there. There it goes again. Now if this gives me any more grief, I'm going to enlarge in these holes. But it shouldn't. Just a matter of getting that screw started in that hole. I might back this one off a bit. So what's actually happening is this beam here is so wide that it's hard to get these screws in because they're right on the edge here. You know, I could actually grab my pliers and crimp it in, but I think we'll be alright here. Okay, that looks good. How's that sitting? No, still not tight. Yep, that feels rock solid. Yep. Okay. So now we have the back of it to deal with for this string business. Okay, we leave this one. This one's to pull the door down. That one's gone. This rubbish can go too. Okay, so our lock moves this way. So that means this needs to go here, or is it here? Yep, that's it. So as it moves, the lock moves. lifts this pole up. You can do it with your hand with this bracket. See how you turn it, lifts it up. When the lock is locked, you won't be able to move this inside one. I'm going to give this just a little bit of room here. See, I'm giving it just a bit of gap there. Now I have to tighten this part up. And if I want to get fancy, I might even put a split pin behind here, just in case this nut ever comes loose, you don't lose everything like it was before and be locked out. So that's tight. That's tight. So I probably will, I'll put a screw in there, because if this was to fall off, we're going to be locked out again. So let's test it now. Yeah, that's okay. It's torquing up a little bit. Now why? Okay, why is that like that? Is it bent? Nope. Okay, it is bent. So we'll give that some grease and that should go okay. So that handle lock is strong, feels really solid. Okay, so we might have to re-drill the bolt hole. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so that's locked. It's not going anywhere. That's unlocked. Okay, let's get some light going. Does that work? That works. Okay, so the bump stops allow this door to close a little bit further back than it should. Should be actually locking about there. And that is pretty sloppy. I'm saying that when you drop the door and you try and find that thing, you just pull it back towards you. And it is dropping in deep enough. So I don't think we need to do any more on that. That will do for now. Okay, now there is a bend in this from here to here. When you try and straighten these, it breaks right here at this pin section. So we're just going to go for a lubricate it. Now they probably should be using some sort of grease or something. That's much better. I don't want to try straightening it because I know it's just going to break. Okay, so that looks nice, it's on there nice. More than likely I should use some sort of grease on the bolt, but that will do. Okay, so that was a carbine handle lock. It did give us a few extra screws and bolts, which I thought was really cool, but really solid looking lock. Thanks for watching.